So what is going on, guys? I am Black Ops Amazing. Welcome back to another video on the channel. With the reveal of Black Ops 7 today, what I thought I'd do is round up every single leak that we've had about this mode so far and go over all of it. Every little bit of information, official and unofficial, because when you think about it, this game will probably release in October, maybe November, but for zombies, we normally start getting more information in August, meaning we've got about a 2-month wait. But considering Black Ops 6 Zombies is, in my opinion, completely dead right now, and I think BO7 is at least in part the cause of that, I think some of the Treyarch Zombies developers stopped working on this game early this year and started working on Black Ops 7 Zombies instead. So in a way, it's hindered BO6 Zombies, which has caused a lot of people to just be really turned off by it, where they've gotten to the point that they've just given up on it. We've had so many bad or average Zombies games over the past few years that this was really the final straw for people. But we are getting another Zombies this year, so let's go ahead and take a look at everything we know about it so far. So someone over on Twitter called COD Zombies News has done a really great roundup of all of the game's leaks from multiple different leakers. Starting with the maps, according to Insider Gaming, Black Ops 7 will have a total of 6 Zombies maps, including post-launch. That's normal, and it looks like that's what Black Ops 6 is going to have. 2 maps on launch, and then 4 throughout its DLC cycle, so nothing surprising there. A lot of people did think, because this game is coming out so soon after Black Ops 6, Treyarch just made the current game, and they are also making Black Ops 7, so how did they find the time to develop this? Surely it would have only had 1 year's development, but apparently, I saw this on Charlie Intel, Black Ops 6 and Black Ops 7 have been in development in conjunction with one another. Treyarch pretty much started developing Black Ops 6 and Black Ops 7 at the same time. The difference is, they stopped developing BO6 and released it last year, whereas Black Ops 7, when it comes out, will have had at least 6 months to a year's extra development than what BO6 had. So technically, you could say BO7 will have had 5 years of development. Now, at the same time, with Treyarch working on both games simultaneously, there's a high chance that they're going to be very similar. I wouldn't be surprised if Black Ops 7 ends up being basically Black Ops 6.5, just with different maps and slightly different mechanics. They're probably going to be pretty much the same game, but theoretically, by the time it releases, Black Ops 7 will have had about 5 years of development time. It's just that Treyarch were also working on Black Ops 6 alongside that, so neither games have had their full attention. Another leak from Insider Gaming told us maps were originally planned early in development to be created from the ground up to allow Treyarch to have ground-based zombies, grief and outbreak on them. Ideas for maps included a post-World War II New York, where the Nazis dropped a nuclear bomb, a Japanese temple next to a volcano, a map in Afghanistan, a map in Vietnam, and a map in a dark Aether space station. The main Zombies map is Tranzit inspired, with a transportation system. It's considered to be one of the largest Zombies maps to date. There is slightly conflicting information on this, as it's also been reported that it's actually a Tranzit remake, and not a map that's inspired by Tranzit that would be different but just take features from it, such as the transportation system. Whichever one it ends up being, we have seen from the reveal trailer and the 2-second clip we got of Zombies, it does look like Tranzit is returning in some way, shape or form. We see the zombies, and then in the background there are headlights which look to be from a bus, and knowing the leaks, I'm pretty confident this is Tranzit. Like I said, it's just debatable in what form it's going to be returning. Will it be a straight up remaster? Will it be a remake? Or will it be a map that's inspired by Tranzit but not actually Tranzit itself? We don't 100% know, but it's considered to be one of the largest Zombies maps to date, which means if it is a remaster, well, surely it would have to have new areas added onto it in order to make it the biggest, because otherwise it'd be the same size as Tranzit, which I'm pretty sure is smaller than Terminus. So either way, Black Ops 7's Tranzit map would have to have new areas. Maybe we finally get Bus Route B, and apparently this is a new one based off the reveal trailer. Mob of the Dead is going to return, according to the Ghost of Hope, who tweeted this, a picture of Mob and Tranzit. Like I said, I'm sure Tranzit is coming back, but I'm really not convinced about the Mob of the Dead one, because if it is just based off this 1-second clip from the reveal trailer right at the very end, well, it literally just showed a cell. That's it. There is absolutely nothing here that tells me this is to do with zombies. I just don't see it. Before this, we'd heard absolutely nothing about a Mob of the Dead remake. When we've had so many leaks on it, I'm really not convinced this is anything to do with zombies. So maybe I'm wrong, and if you want to make something out of it, that's fine. I just don't want to get people's hopes up, and it also doesn't really make sense to me. We just had Mob of the Dead not long ago in terms of Blood of the Dead and Black Ops 4. That was essentially a remake of that map. So for them to bring us Mob once again, I just don't see a reason behind it. Tranzit makes sense because Treyarch never got to achieve what they wanted to with that map, so now on the current generation of consoles they're able to do that, but they were able to achieve what they wanted with Mob in terms of Blood. And there are so many other maps that we haven't had remastered yet, such as Buried or Dire Eyes, or even Black Ops 3's maps, which at this point are quite dated. BO3 still looks good, but the graphics definitely aren't today's standards, so a remake of Der Eisendrache, Gorod, Zetsubo, Revelations, even Shadows of Evil would all make so much more sense to me as returning maps than Mob of the Dead. Story-wise, it can make sense because all of those maps from the Aether timeline got banished to the Dark Aether at the end of Black Ops 4, and because we know it's been confirmed, all of Black Ops 7 Zombies maps are going to be taking place within the Dark Aether, so all of the locations are within there. They're all totally viable places for us to go to. Maybe it's just because I don't want to see Mob of the Dead again, even though it's a fantastic map, and I just don't look at this and see a Zombies map. I think people are just going, hang on, it's a prison cell, this must be Mob of the Dead. I could be wrong, and the Ghost of Hope is a pretty credible leaker, and to be fair, we haven't heard any information about a second base map for BO7. It could be that we just end up getting one, like on Black Ops Cold War with D Machine, but Black Ops 6 had two with Terminus and Liberty Falls. So if we are getting Tranzit, then what will the other one be? Unless we're getting one. In terms of Outbreak then, because we just spoke about it, COD Zombies News, I will link him down in the description, did say on this that it can be confirmed that Outbreak was being worked on in some capacity for Black Ops 7, but given that Treyarch has already said Black Ops 7 is round-based, it's possible that it's now been cut. So it looks like Outbreak is not a thing anymore. But if there is the 1% chance it will be coming, well, more than likely it will be set on Avalon, and one of the elite objectives appears to involve the guild from the campaign, who were trying to obtain a 115 Meteor. That's cool, I don't mind Outbreak as long as it doesn't take away from round base, but it looks like it's being cut anyway. According to Reality UK, the game will also have Dead Ops Arcade 4, which will include the Ray Gun, War Machine and RPG power-ups. Augments are going to be returning, that would be expected considering this is probably going to be more of a Black Ops 6.5 Zombies than a totally new and fresh game. All of Black Ops 6 maps may carry forward to BO7, that would pretty much confirm what I've just said. Richtoff and Takeo, Nikolai and Dempsey are going to be returning, but they're not going to be the Ultimus or Primis versions, it will be a different set of them. To be honest, that's what I'm most looking forward to, a good set of characters and hopefully a good storyline. The main antagonist in Zombies wants to absorb the Dark Aether essence of the four characters to restore the multiverse. Who will the main antagonist be? In Black Ops 6 Zombies, I guess it's Sam. In Black Ops Cold War, it was the Forsaken. In the old timeline, it was, well, kind of the Shadow Man and Dr. Monty at the same time, but also the early days, World at War, Black Ops 1, it was Samantha Maxis and sometimes Richtofen. We've had loads of different antagonists. There's also a mystery character in the Dark Aether right now in Black Ops 6 Zombies, who we don't know the identity of. There are suspicions it could be the Shadow Man. There will be a difficulty toggle in BO7 from Black Ops 4. There is also a Wonder Vehicle. There is a mode that focuses on the story. An 8-player mode is in development, which is possibly Grief, along with a classic mode where you will only spawn in with a pistol and you will have to craft your armor, and that confirms the armor system will be returning as well. Which, at this point, I don't think I mind it. I'm definitely used to the new system we have now, where you have armor, you choose your loadout, augments, etc. You know, the new Zombies mechanics. But at the same time, I do kind of miss the way classic Zombies was, because it meant the mystery box was actually useful. Zombies was actually difficult. Now it's super easy, which maybe for me, being a pretty bad Zombies player, is good, but I can definitely say it's not as interesting. It's more playable and viable, I like that, but I don't find it as fun. However, that is absolutely everything we know so far about Black Ops 7 Zombies. So yeah, that's probably all we're gonna get till August now. We might have some marketing before then and maybe in Warzone as well. I would also suspect before they reveal Zombies properly, Treyarch will want to wrap up the Black Ops 6 Zombies storyline, because whatever they end up showing us could spoil the end of BO6 Zombies. For example, if Richtoff and Takeo, Nikolai and Dempsey are going to return, that's going to connect with the end of this game. Whatever's going to happen next in Janus Towers is going to lead into Black Ops 7 Zombies, so of course they can't reveal anything to do with that game's story, which we normally see in the trailers, before we get DLC 4, and apparently that's going to be coming in Season 5, possibly Season 5 Reloaded, which is about 2 months away from now, so I wouldn't expect any real BO7 Zombies stuff, footage, trailers until Season 5, until Janus Towers has come out. I am wondering though, for the reveal of Richtoff and Takeo, Nikolai and Dempsey, would they do it in this game? When we complete the end Easter egg for Janus Towers, will there be a quote or a document, something teasing their return? Or maybe we just straight up see them in an ending cutscene? Or will they save that for Black Ops 7? I think, and I saw someone say this on Twitter and it just gave me goosebumps, in the end cutscene for the next map, imagine if we just hear the voice of Dempsey or Nikolai from within the Dark Aether, or even our current iteration of Richtofen and says there are 4 characters, or 3 not including himself, that I need to help me on my next mission, being his prior friends Takeo, Nikolai and Dempsey. So there we go. Drop a like rating if you've enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Are you excited? Are you not? If so, what is it about it that you aren't looking forward to, or what is it that you're excited about? Let me know. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Until then, goodbye.